Oh, we're back. Oh, stop it, you. Stop it. Stop. I said stop it. Elon Musk promotes speaking out, and the left continues freaking out. The media meltdown over Musk buying Twitter continues. I haven't seen people this mad about a purchase since I wore that camisole from TJ Maxx. The latest media aneurysm comes from a dipstick named Zurawick.
That when we focus on the personalities of people like Elon Musk, there's a bigger problem here about how we are going to control the channels of communication in this country. You need regulation. You cannot let these guys control discourse in this country, or we are headed to hell. We are there. Trump opened the gates of hell, and now they're chasing us down.
Wait,
Wow, what Greyhound bus station did they find this guy sleeping in? Holy crap. Who dressed him? The way they casually talk about controlling communication and deciding what you get to say is more revealing than James Corden in a thong. But that's nothing compared to this chap who thinks free speech is only for Nazis.
We are living through an unspeakably dangerous moment. The pro-QAnon, pro-neo-Nazi faction of the Republican Party is poised to expand dramatically come the midterms. We're just 2 years away from Donald Trump very possibly re-seizing executive power. If that happens, we may look back on this past week as a pivotal moment, when a petulant and not-so-bright billionaire casually bought one of the world's most influential messaging machines and just handed it to the far right.
He's not pompous at all. So, a member of the Free Press defines freedom of speech as a tool of white supremacists, and yet he just used it. Does that make him a white supremacist? Because according to MSNBC, only they get the right to talk, apparently. Meanwhile, as Musk tries to keep speech free, he's getting stalked by AOC. After she blamed his Twitter purchase for an explosion of hate crimes and called him a billionaire with ego problems, Musk replied, "Stop hitting on me. I'm really shy." And to that, she replied, saying she was referring to Mark Zuckerberg, but deleted it a minute later. You know, I get it. No one wants Mark Zuckerberg to think they're flirting. Meanwhile, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas now admits he could have more effectively communicated the purpose of his newly created disinformation board. Hear it.
We saw media concerns about free speech. You understand some of this pushback?
Oh, there's no question, Brett, that we could have done a better job in communicating what it does. Our work does not infringe on free speech.
Okay, so
does not infringe on civil rights, civil liberties. It's not about speech.
Well,
it's about the connectivity to violence.
Connectivity to violence, Alexandro. Well, next time a Democrat endorses rioting or makes excuses for violent criminals, I'll tag you when I post it on Twitter. Mike, I haven't heard you talk about this topic at all. What were your feelings when Musk decided to take over Twitter?
Oh, my first thought, I mean, were I inclined to tweet, I would have tweeted something like, finally a billionaire who knows how to act like a billionaire. I mean, this is fun. This is really interesting. I mean, it's oh, new studios.
God, Mike Rowe is God.
Take your seats, everyone.
New studio. We got some little things going on here. I don't know who that is, but they will be quartered.
What I like is imagining that those first two sound bites were correct. Like, let's imagine that, all right, all the crazy stuff is going to come out and we're all going to see it for the crazy stuff and it's out there. I mean, don't you want to know who's crazy? Don't you want to hear it all?
Yeah.
I mean, remember when the KKK, they put their little sheets on, and so nobody knew who they were. I'd prefer to see them.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to hear the ideas and see who they're coming from.
They head behind the sheets, but he wants to verify everybody on Twitter.
Yeah.
And that isn't talked about much. That's a big deal. Because if you have to be yourself on Twitter,
then I'm going to lose a lot of followers.
You might. But if you have to be yourself, then you're accountable for what you say. And I think that's the part of his approach that is significant that people aren't talking about. It sort of stops it from being a free-for-all when it's connected to you.
Yeah, and yet they're saying it's going to become a free-for-all once he takes it over. He hasn't taken it over yet, Kat. If I ever sound as crazy as that guy from CNN, will you kill me?
Okay, you guys all heard that, right?
Yeah. But then if I do die, you will be implicated in it. because it's here on
And
tape.
then I win it all.
Another belt.
I mean, so many of the problems, the people are so upset because they don't understand reality. Like the CNN guy saying, you know, Musk wants to control speech. And if that were true, I'd be upset too if it was anybody. But he doesn't. He wants everyone to control their own speech and be responsible for themselves. Or Mayorkas saying, okay, I understand free speech. You know, you can say hateful things, but you can't hold, you know, take hostages in a synagogue. I'm like, do you not know that there are already laws against that?
Exactly.
Like, people are just living outside of reality, so obviously they're going to be upset if they don't know what's really going on.
Tyrus, any new thoughts?
I got a few after this whole murder you plot. Yeah, but you talked about we'd see what crazy is. I kind of feel like we did already. We've seen a lot of crazy, and we saw things like stories tucked away and speech controlled, and people who said stuff disappeared, and now they can't do that anymore because a billionaire, a white billionaire, and we know they show up to work, is going to make sure.
He is African.
White African.
Yes.
Which means he's from Australia.
Is that true?
I'm lifted here. Yeah, he's from one of them.
I don't know.
Britain, Australia. It's like
They're interchangeable.
They robbed a bank in Britain. They went to Australia, did their time, and then they moved over to Africa. Okay. I don't know if that's true, but it feels right.
That's all that matters.
No matter what, all of them show up to work.
Yes.
And he's showing up to work, and Twitter hasn't had to show up to work in a while. They've just been canceling everybody with the right opinion. Mm-hmm. So, sorry,
It's going to be interesting to do because it doesn't make money.
I know.
So he has to not only make it an open platform, but he has to figure out how to make it profitable.
But does he have to? He's a billionaire.
That's
Like,
the
if
thing.
he
I
doesn't
don't
make
think he
one
cares about
dime,
it.
he's not going to be like, come home and his wife's like, where's the check?
But he
I
still
can't
wants
buy
to make
Australia
money.
if you don't make some money in Twitter.
That's the thing. He should buy Australia. Like, if I was that rich, I mean, that's how much is Australia? Like $5 billion on the market?
Give or take.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper.
And then you send him in.
There's a project for John.
Yeah.
Fix Australia.
You
Trump
should do
tried to buy
country res-
Greenland.
Oh, my God. You should do country rescue.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's a good
It
idea.
writes itself.
That is amazing. Because, you know, some country, we need help. America needs
It's
help.
a dirty job.
Yeah, that's a dirty job.
Because it's how America works.
By the way, thank you for this. Look what, I guess he's got booze now, Mike.
Well, I don't have a book, so that's my granddad's whiskey. I thought, you know, you could use it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't drink
Kat, where's yours?
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't get any.
Up next, will you break a sweat paying off a woke dope's debt?